Hi, I'm Andrew Fleming. I'm a reporter at the Vancouver Courier, and I'm sitting here today with my esteemed colleague, Cheryl Rossi. Cheryl covers a lot of art stories here in Vancouver, and you've written a story this week that's generated quite a bit of interest. It's about an artist who's doing 50 paintings in 50 days. What can you tell me about it?
It was 50 in 15 days.
Oh.
Yes. Sarah Fougere, it was a project she did last year as well. She painted about the same amount, and it was a success. It sold out, and so she came back to do it this year at the Black and Yellow Gallery.
I would think that's, since I had it wrong, I would have thought that's quite something. I mean, not only are you painting, you're doing something difficult and creative for a 2-hour period, but just your arm. I mean, it sounds quite athletic. It sounds like an endurance thing as well. I'd hate to be at the end of the day and maybe the quality slips a bit. What can you tell me about it?
Yeah. Well, she figured 3 portraits a day was doable. She spends about 2 hours on each person, but the appeal to her of the project is being in the moment and not having time to overthink things and go have a cup of coffee. That's what's exciting to her about painting something live. She's also a landscape painter, and so she'll go set up her easel somewhere. I don't know if she uses an easel, but and the light changes or the rain comes, and so she likes being in the moment.
It sounds interesting, too. There's quite a line of people who want to do this. You mentioned from all walks of life. I would think, I mean, we all have a million photos of ourselves these days with the cameras and all the rest, but it'd be quite something. I could see the appeal of being willing to sit for 2 hours to have kind of a permanent record. Have you ever tried anything like this?
No, I haven't. And to me, it seemed really old-fashioned and perhaps a bit vain. But she said, but it does make sense with digital photos, just putting on Facebook. And she said people seem to like to capture a moment in time and have art and have a keepsake.
Well, our videographer, Jason Lang, who was there as well, he's got a video of this. I think actions speak louder than words. So let's check out the video. Take a look. Thanks.
My name is Sarah Fougere. I have a degree in drawing from the Alberta College of Art and Design in Calgary and graduated in 2004. And in 2004, that's when I started doing this concept. I had a show with Black and Yellow Gallery last year, around the same time, and it was 50 portraits in 15 days, and it was a success. We sold out on the opening night, and that was enough reason to do it again this year. So the concept of the show is pretty much, it's a bit of a performance piece. I can paint people's portraits from life in oils within a couple hours, and so this is a great way for me to kind of flex my art muscles and show people that this is how it's done. It's not done, with gimmicks or other ways, and it's kind of an old-fashioned method. I use the time restraints as inspiration because of the process. People will only sit for a certain length of time. I feel like that also makes the brush strokes more informative. I have to be really on. There's not a lot of room for being wishy-washy or taking a step back and thinking about it for a while. So it's really full on, and it's kind of exciting for me that way too. People will sit there and they will have a million thoughts going through their mind, and with a photo, if you snap a shot, they might give you, their little twinkle for a second, but when you actually sit there for a painting, you are you're very much yourself, and you come into yourself, and I'm sitting there reading little hints of, little smiley eyes or a lightheartedness or maybe a calm confidence, or, those things can only come through with interaction. The show is a sellout again this year, so that's really fantastic, and there are people on a waiting list, and there's people from all walks of life that have signed up, and it's very exciting.
感谢收看今天的大温故事，我们下期再见。